Maria, you're talking now about governments, and I'd like to go back to your point a while ago where you said governments are using asymmetrical warfare against its own citizens. And earlier in our interview, you connected asymmetrical warfare to the terrorists of 9/11. So, are we in effect saying that governments are using the tactics of the 9/11 terrorists against its own citizens? And why?
Let me connect it. The one thing that I jumped to without really explaining is why online information operations is like asymmetrical warfare, right? Um, part of part of what online the information operations, there are two phrases for it: information operations or influence operations. The first time we really heard about this was when it was included into the Russian military doctrine. It's been there for a long time. It's called disinformatia. And it was always, I guess, most of the world powers, if you think Russia and the United States, they use this as soft power. It's propaganda. Online, though, on Twitter, on Facebook, it becomes exponential. And what the governments did who are using this, and Russian disinformation has already been proven. We ourselves have linked the disinformation networks in the Philippines to the alt right in Canada, to the Russian information ecosystem, right? So Russia, China, last year, Facebook took down a Chinese influence operation from China, attacking me and Rappler. It was also creating fake accounts using AI generated photos for the US presidential elections. And it was campaigning for Sara Duterte in the Philippines, right? These are Chinese influence operations. Um, what it shows is that, it's insidious, it's death by a thousand cuts. It isn't one thing, and it isn't in your face. It isn't an arena where, like the old style warfare, two armies face off against each other. In asymmetrical warfare, you have maybe a far weaker opponent, but they come at it like guerrilla warfare. Uh, Now that our government's using it, this is so I'm still trying to figure this out, Paterno. And part of the reason I'm so fascinated by what we are living through now is that it actually, these are our tax pesos that are being used against us. And how do we deal with that? And here's the second part is how most people don't even know they're being manipulated or that they're being attacked because these are far more sophisticated propaganda